I think I would rather take off a transmission off the Supras or the Mustang than to do this again. This was an absolute pain in the butt. Not enough space to work with, but at least I got it done. So this is what's going on. As you guys remember from the last video, I blew up the clutch, literally. Look at that. Those are pieces of clutch. Crazy, huh? A lot of people didn't believe me. Look, that's all clutch dust, or pieces of it, I'm not sure. But anyways, this is a center force dual friction clutch. It lasted me a long time. It lasted probably a good 10 years, maybe over 10 years. I was in college when I put this in, so I'm happy with it. I tried to get another one. They're discontinued. I couldn't find it, so I got the next best thing. Totally kidding, being sarcastic. I got the cheapest stage 3 eBay clutch I could find, just because it's probably going to be like a temporary thing. I mean, I do want to get like a nice clutch, but I got a baby on the way. I can't be spending this kind of money anymore, at least not right now. Let me get this open. All right, let's see what the eBay special looks like. Ah, damn it. That's gonna be throw bearing. Probably not gonna use that. I replaced the one that's in there not too long ago, and that's a good one. I'm not gonna use this. I don't want no chirping sound, so I'm gonna keep what I have in there. There you go. Matches the car. Jesus Christ, this thing's heavy. This one's pretty heavy too, so it's probably about the same thing. So it's a red clutch. So that means it's really strong. That means it's gonna hold a lot of horsepower. Red equals race. Can't snap my finger. Oh well, you guys get it. The car is put back together. So we have the super heavy duty stage 3 eBay race clutch installed. All right, yeah, now enough of that. Enough of the funny stuff. The car's fixed. Again with these rubber bands. Any of y'all have braces? These things suck. All right, now I can talk. Braces suck. I think I got a few months left and then time to get rid of them. So I do have future plans for the car, so I figured that clutch should be worth it for maybe a year or two. We'll see how long it lasts. I don't know. I guess I'll find out for you guys. Now on to the next thing. So whenever this company reached out to me, I honestly was pushing them off. And, you know, I told them what the issues were that I had read about their products. And, you know, I told them everything that I read about. I was as honest as I could be, just to tell them why I didn't want the product. But, you know, after going back and forth, they told me that they had fixed all those issues. I even waited, like, I think it was like a couple months for them to send me a revised version of this. So I was like, okay. I mean, if you guys are saying that it's revised and this is all the issues have been taken care of, so I'll give it a shot. But here it is. Max speeding rods. The name's pretty interesting, but as y'all know, this company does just a broad amount of cars. I mean, they have stuff for like a lot of different things. And of course, you know, this is not something that I ever thought I would be installing on my car, but considering that they were telling me they had fixed everything, and honestly, for those who have watched my previous videos, y'all know that I did want a set of coilovers for this car. Was this my first choice? No, but you know, the young lady who reached out to me, she was very kind, and you know, she did her research. She was going back and forth. I'm not sure if it's her bosses or what's going on, but she told me that all those issues had been taken care of. So I don't know, I guess I'm just, you know, I figured I would give it a shot. And I mean, for the price, I think these things are like $200-300 or something like that. I don't even, maybe cheaper. They're super, like, I'm under the impression that this is not an expensive item. I guess I'll install them on my car and see how they work. And at the end of the day, I just want to see if I can help somebody out. Maybe they did fix all the issues, and it might be a good product now. I don't know, but I guess we'll find out. So I like the color. Adjustable damper coilovers. Oh damn, these are actually adjustable. I didn't think they were. The ones that had the previous ones I had seen for these cars, they were not adjustable. These have adjustable dampening. Look at that. Real easy to turn it too. Clicks. Where you adjust it here, you just turn it, you hear it click. I mean, of course, we're gonna have to install them and, you know, adjust them just to see if it actually changes it. But I mean, overall, the quality doesn't look bad at all. I mean, of course, you have your adjustment here. One of the things I had read about was like this right here, like the welds. But I mean, this looks, either they welded it and smoothed it down, but I mean, it looks pretty smooth. I mean, here you can see some weld, not the best penetration. So these are the front ones, and these actually have adjustable camber. Damn. And that's one thing that I really need for this car. It's got a bunch of negative camber in the front. I am not a fan of that. No offense to anyone who does. I mean, I know like this stuff right here, like this paint, it's gonna start chipping, but I mean, whatever. I'm not worried about that. Who cares? Time to get them installed. I'm gonna start with the rears first. Well, that was easy. So that's how you take off a, Jesus Christ, look at this. All right, you guys want to talk about bad quality? So I used to run Tokiko shocks, but then 2 of them blew, so I had to replace them. So I got them with like the best auto parts brand. Check that out. So the car's been rolling around for like 2-3 years with this crap. Look how rusted out that is. Look at that. So if we're gonna start comparing quality, I'm pretty sure that these max speeding rods are gonna be better than this. I don't think it could be this bad. All right, so there they're installed. Got my Megan arms here. Max speeding rods, coilovers. There they are from the top. So, pretty simple. Two nuts on top, 1 bolt from the bottom, in and out. So now I'm gonna do the other side, and I'll come back to you guys for the front. All right, let's see how low this goes. This is on the lowest setting. Looks just like how I had it before. Just like how it was before. little bouncy. But that's why we have the dampening adjustment, so let's just hope that works. Alright, so little pro tip. Whenever you're doing suspension and you got a sway bar, don't ever just have it lifted up from one side. Have it up from the whole front end or the whole back end. Never just one side, because that sway bar will flex. Well, max speeding rods, I don't think it's gonna look too good for you guys because your coilovers don't fit. So here's the wishbone. Here's your coilover. Look at that. It does not fit. I've tried to pry it open. I've tried splitting it up, maybe ½ inch already. It's still not going through. So big mistake. You guys need to make sure your parts fit. So I'm gonna work on it and see if I can get it to go in, but it's not looking good. So I spent the last hour, I don't even know how long it's been already. I'm super frustrated. A lot of things wrong with this. Doesn't fit. So the wishbone has a little bolt there that basically uses to clamp around this groove that they made here. Totally off. It should have been about here, but they put it down here. So that's off, so I had to make another one. I've gotten it to where this goes in, but now I gotta do all this. And honestly, I'm super frustrated because to me, time is my most valuable asset. Having to go through this just to do a product review, nah. And honestly, if you guys are gonna spend $200 or $300, am I gonna tell y'all it is worth it to go through all this just to get some coilovers to fit? Absolutely not. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess I'm my own best sponsor. I'll just keep on buying my own stuff like I always have. I'm not gonna do this anymore. So I gotta drop the differential on the Supra to get the LSD installed. So I got a lot of work to do, and this is not one of the things that I need to be spending my time on. So whatever. All right, guys, but I'm super frustrated. Max Speeding Rods, great job doing an awesome product like this. If you guys are gonna try to promote something, make sure your stuff fits. Now that I was able to calm down, sorry you guys, I got really annoyed. But I'm not a quitter. I'm not about to go through all that and not install this. So let me show you guys. So after hours of grinding this stuff down, I was able to make them fit. See that black? That's a rust paint to make sure this stuff doesn't rust, because this is not aluminum, this is steel. But after a lot of work, my arm is tired from using this thing. I was able to get them to work. So they're way too thick. You need to basically just grind them down until they fit. And I don't know if you guys can see that right there, but it's got like a little indentation. You have to indent it in order for it to clear the bolt that basically tightens the wishbone. This is stupid. So I don't even know what to say. Whatever. I'm gonna get this installed and I'll take the car for a spin. This is how the car looks. This is actually on the lowest setting possible. It can't go any lower than that. I don't know why this car has always been like it's always been maybe like a 1/4 inch to ½ inch higher on the driver's side front corner. I don't know. The car's always been. Whoa, what the hell was that? Ooh, you guys see that? You guys see the lizard? Got a lot of those around here. But you guys see it here from this side. So thankfully, it is pretty even. So with the coilovers maxed down all the way, the car looks pretty even. It's about the same gap on the fender and the tire. It is a lot higher than what it used to be. So the car was probably about 1 inch lower on the front with the Sportline springs. So I guess one of the downsides on these coilovers is that you can't really go low. This is as low as you're gonna get. Which, I mean, for me, it's not that big of a deal because I do have plans to get rid of these wheels. I do want to go with an 18-inch setup. These are 17s. All right, guys, so drove it from my house over here to this park, and first impressions, it is way too rough from the back, so I'm gonna see if I can soften it up a little bit. All right, let's see if that did anything. So far the clutch feels I mean, what can you expect for a $150 clutch? It grabs pretty hard, but I'm having this issue where the clutch is not engaging until like almost at the very top of the pedal release. I mean, for 150 bucks, it's okay. Yeah, it definitely is a lot softer now from the rear. I can definitely feel it. It's not bad. Jesus. I guess that Neon wanted to go off-roading. Well, I guess one good thing about having the car a little bit higher now is that my front lip isn't hitting everywhere. I've been able to clear everything. I haven't hit it once. So far it's not bad. I mean, aside from the whole installation issue, which is terrible, the ride quality is not that bad. I mean, for what you're paying for them. I think my speedometer might be working now. That's crazy. It didn't work for like the last year whenever I was actually driving the car. Hopefully it stays that way. Definitely feel the clutch grabs really fast. All right, so obviously I made it home, and I'm gonna go ahead and end the review here. So one of the good things that I did notice is I don't have any more of that negative camber stuff. Like I don't like it. I know some of you guys do. I'm not a fan of it, but with the adjustment that this thing had, was pretty much straight now. I mean, overall the ride quality, you guys, so I mean, I drove the car for probably a good 20 miles right now, and it's not like the best ride quality. I mean, but for what these things cost, it's not bad. I mean, granted, I've only had them installed for what, 48 hours now, so I guess in the only thing that would... Papa, are you scratching on my new headlights? So I guess in the long term we'll see how these things perform. But I mean, I guess I'll start off with the good. The good, they're cheap. You're not gonna spend a lot of money on them. They do this version that they sent me, they do have camber adjustment in the front, dampening adjustment on all four corners. I don't know how they're gonna last, so I guess only time will tell. The bad, obviously they don't fit. So if you have a 95 to 99 Eclipse, don't buy them until they fix that issue, because I mean, I'm not gonna recommend anybody spend hours and hours like I did to make them fit. My forearms and my hands are still sore from having to grind down that much metal and shaping it to where it's supposed to be. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just sent them back, but I don't have that much time to be going back and forth and doing all this stuff. So I'm like, you know what, the hell with it. I mean, the whole car's apart. I'm gonna go ahead and make them work, and that's it. I'll leave it up to Max Speed and Ross to fix their issues. So I sent them their feedback. I'm gonna post this video up for you guys, and like I said, I'm not a sellout, you guys. I'm gonna do a review and do it as correctly as I can, whether it's good or bad for the company. That's what they told me to do, an honest review, and that's what I'm doing. So would I recommend them once they fix those issues for the money? Yeah, why not? If it's like a temporary thing, absolutely. If it's like your long-term, is your daily driver, maybe wait till somebody has a lot more experience. Maybe give me about another 6 months to a year of experience with these, and then I'll tell you if they're gonna be good for your daily driver. And in regards to the clutch, I mean, I spent $150, $160 on a race stage 3 clutch. Is it good? It's all right, I guess. But what do you expect for a $150 clutch? So, I mean, temporary, cool. Long term, don't do it. Papa, what are you doing over there? Messing up Daddy's car, huh? And I finally got it done. So, as much as I would like to keep on doing things to this car, I have to get the Supras finished and tuned. So those are priority number 1. Then after that, I'll see what I can do to these cars. But until then, catch you guys in the next video. Later. Now, what are you doing? Are you trying to take the lug nuts out? Oh my goodness. Yeah, there you go. You'll get it.